Hey there, athletic motion golfers. Sean Webb here, and we're going to do something a little different today. We're just going to study the lower body motion of tour winner Lydia Ko. And let's start with the setup, really stock setup. I mean, if we had a balance plate, swing callus balance plate, or force plate, we would see probably around 50-50 at setup. Nothing special here. Just basically a stock setup position. At address. Now I've got a couple lines drawn here. Let me clean those up a little just to give us a reference point of kind of how she's moving in the downswing or backswing and downswing, and we can learn something from how she moves. So backswing, you're going to see a little bump to the right as she starts swinging back here, and if we had again the center pressure plate, we would see the maximum to the right kind of in this area. So when the club is the farthest away from the target, center of pressure, let's call it in this area, if we could see it, and the center of mass being here. So that actually assists her in rotating on the backswing. So again, not a lot of center of mass move, but she's going to get some center of pressure movement to the right, and that's kind of the key difference between weight and pressure. Center of mass fairly stable here, but pressure moving to the right. Now, let's go up to the top of the swing. You're going to see her pelvis kind of keep rotating. She goes to the top. But again, as you see here, she hasn't done a lot of shifting to the right at the top of the backswing. I see a lot of amateurs over shifting to the right with the center mass, so they get their middle of their body, this part, moving too much in this direction on the way back. And we don't want to do that. Causes a lot of problems, sequencing issues and contact issues, especially kind of the low point of the swing. I feel like golfers really start to struggle. So she's loaded up into the top of the backswing. At this point, you'd already, with this leg angled the way it is, you'd already see the center pressure moving over in this area, so it's already getting back to the left. Before the downswing, you would even see the downswing start. Visually, the center pressure is already moved. Now let's move this swing into the downswing. You're going to see a pelvis shift to the left as she's rotating. You're going to see her kind of get into this line here, and we'll kind of stop this at impact. So in the downswing, you've got a pelvis shift to the left, tour average being maybe 3.5, 4 inches left as she's rotating. So it's not a slide, it's kind of a shifting turn, I would say. Gets weight, gets her pressure left with some center of mass movement left, but the key here is she's rotating her body, and I think in any athletic swing, I really like to see this left hip kind of going around and back. I don't like to see this leg angled forward a whole lot. I really like even angle back a little bit to increase kind of rotation of the lower body. Anything kind of straight to angle back slightly, I think, is a real workable window. But if this leg, I see a lot of guys sliding this and getting this kind of angle too far forward, which I feel like gets some a little bit stuck with their rotation. They have more slide than rotation. And obviously, you can play like that. But if we're looking at kind of maximum club head speed and which never hurt anybody, I think getting the body to rotate is really helpful. And then into the finish, see, she's not doing a whole lot of rotation at this point. I'd like to see it kind of picks up again there, but I like to see the body continuing to rotate through the shot. I feel like she's done some work lately, maybe to quiet her lower body down, which I'm not necessarily a huge fan of, depending on how you do it. But for all intents and purposes, this is a fairly good-looking lower body action, and obviously she's one of the best players in the world, so we would expect nothing less. But I guess kind of key takeaways from this, on the backswing, center of mass fairly stable, kind of a turn, just a turn on the backswing. You'll feel some pressure moving to your right leg, and then there's a turning shift on the downswing. Get the pressure left early. We love talking about getting it left early, and then rotating that left hip behind you. So hope that helps you out. It's a little different look here, just looking at the lower body, but hopefully that gets you moving in the right direction and clears up some of the ideas you may have had about how to move your lower body. Thank you.